The Mario movie is a movie I've waited so long for, and I couldn't be more happier about its release. If you followed my channel at all, you would basically know that I'm a huge fan of Mario and like the games and all of that. Mario 64 being my favorite. So when the movie got announced, I had really high hopes. And I really want to talk about the cast, because I kind of feel like that's the most critical thing about this movie, other than like the story and stuff like that. But maybe we'll get into that in a different video.
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come!
I, like basically everyone else, upon hearing Chris Pratt's voice as Mario, had almost no faith. It just felt off. However, the
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come!
line isn't even used in the actual movie. As more trailers came out, I kind of started to get more and more on board, and I think a lot of others did too. Chris Pratt is a voice actor. He voiced two main characters in one movie and is going to be in the Garfield movie. He was great as this role, and I don't get a lot of the hate. I got it previously before we heard more of it, but as we got more and more trailers, it worked. His voice worked for Mario.
I think I know every human being with a mustache wearing an identical outfit with a hat with the letter of his first name on it. Because I don't.
Charlie Day was the casting choice I was probably the most excited for. I had just started watching Always Sunny and loved Charlie Kelly a lot, and in turn loved Day as well. Charlie Day was the perfect choice for Luigi.
I have a very hard time not sounding like a cartoon character.
Charlie Day was also in the Lego movies and was amazing there as well, and he voiced who is probably my favorite character in that movie. Charlie Day was perfect for this movie, and I think his character was amazing. Luigi on top. He was my favorite character in this movie, I think.
There's a huge universe out there. Whoa. With a lot of galaxies.
I think Anya Taylor-Joy's Peach was amazing. They brought back the fan-dubbed girl boss Peach, which I think worked great for the movie. However, this isn't a video about the characters, so back to the voice actor. I think Anya Taylor-Joy worked so well. I do think it's possible that there are more options out there, but there aren't any that I can name at the moment, like off the top of my head, which I think speaks volumes. I really hope this movie gets a sequel and expands on Peach's backstory, and we can potentially get a more emotional performance from Anya Taylor-Joy. I think that would be great. Keegan-Michael Key was an unexpected choice, but I think it was executed perfectly. Key is already really funny, and that really rubbed off on Toad in all of the right ways. I think it's a bit strange that Key's Toad sounds different from the other Toads, but he is a main character, so it's fine. I would like to see how Toad became the Toad in the sequel, you know? Like, it was weird that he was just there and he has all this stuff, like a backpack and a frying pan, but no one else has. I think that's really interesting, and I hope they expand on that in a potential sequel. There isn't really much to say. He was great for this character, and it just worked. Seth Rogen felt like one of the more funnier choices, but somehow worked beautifully. I hope that the rumor about a Donkey Kong spin-off movie becomes true, because Seth Rogen's Donkey Kong was amazing. I loved the character in this movie as well. His little rivalry with Mario was cute, and I love how they both shared the whole trying to get their dad to appreciate them thing. That was cool. Incorporating Seth Rogen's laugh into the character somehow worked, and that's just hilarious, honestly. I really think this kinda showed how perfect this casting choice was if Seth Rogen's own laugh works in the character so beautifully, that's just good casting at that point. Now, last but certainly not least,
love really makes a guy come out of his shell.
Jack Black was the perfect choice for Bowser. I don't think anyone could have done it better. I think Jack Black had a lot of fun with this role.
Peaches, 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 peaches. Ah! Oh, yeah! Oh!
But also took it extremely seriously.
Now who's gonna stop me?
Jack Black was phenomenal, and I hope that his character is able to escape somehow and return for a sequel. His performance was amazing, that I need more of it. Maybe he could come back as Dry Bowser. The movie basically showed how dry bones are created, so I don't think it's too much of a stretch for the same rules to apply for Bowser. I think Fred Armisen was okay. I don't think it worked for Cranky Kong, but it was good voice acting, just not the greatest for Cranky Kong specifically. All in all, the movie's casting ended up being great. I think I see where a lot of the hate stemmed from, but I don't think it's accurate anymore. Chris Pratt was a great Mario, and Charlie Day complimented him very well. Seth Rogen somehow worked perfectly, and Anya Taylor-Joy was a great, competent Peach. Jack Black was born for his role, and Keegan-Michael Key's comedian in him rubbed off on Toad in the perfect way. That's all I have to say, really. If you want to see a video about me going more into the plot of the movie, let me know. I would love to have an excuse to talk about this movie more.